Hey guys, this is Cameron Upchurch, and I will be your WAD coach for Tuesday, October 8th. I want to talk to you guys about why people are having success and why you are not having success, if that's the case. And really, I just have recently kind of reflected on my business and what's happened in the last year and a half, and really looked at, well, why have we had success? And really, I came up with three things that I think have really attributed to what we've been able to do over the last year and a half. Um, some of this I started thinking about last week when I was able to spend some time with Laura Landers from the corporate staff, and she was talking about the 10 most common mistakes that distributors make, and I have done all of those. So you start to look at, well, how was I able to make all those mistakes and still be successful? Um, you know, we all make mistakes, and that's the bottom line. It doesn't mean you won't be successful. It's actually, it's overcoming those mistakes and learning from them that create more success. Um, and then you take a look at like Jesse's WOD video yesterday, which if you have not seen yet, go back and watch that, because one of the things it talks about is being willing to make sacrifices and really, being serious about what you're doing here. So the three things that I came up with, um, one is that we didn't quit. We decided early on that we were all in, and that there was no turning back, and that quitting was not an option. Um, I distinctly remember being on the incentive trip that we earned about a year ago to the Arizona Biltmore, and I asked, I got to talk to a lot of great leaders on that trip, and I asked one of the diamond distributors that I was talking to one day, what's the one piece of advice you would give someone in their first year in the business? And his answer was, don't quit, and that stuck with me. Um, so that's the first thing. Because remember this, to that point, remember this: people watch you. They're watching what you're doing, right? And I can almost bet that there are some people that are expecting you to quit. It has nothing to do with you necessarily, but that's just what they expect. They expect that this is just a phase you're going through, or this is just a temporary thing. So, make it a permanent thing. That's exactly what we did. We decided this is it for us, and we just stuck with it. The second thing is that we got real teachable and coachable. And I will tell you, totally candid with you, we were not always that way. For about 3 months, I did it on my own. I thought, hey, I got this. I'm gonna do it my way. And let me tell you, I failed miserably. And I took a look around and saw people that had what I wanted. I saw people that had the financial freedom that I wanted and the time freedom that I wanted, and said, well, I'm just gonna have to suck my pride up and ask them what I need to do. And so that's simply what we did. And, they told us this is what you need to do, and so we did it. Um, we're not doing anything special here. I'm nothing special, and we're just following the very simple system that you've heard us talk about hundreds of times, the success system. But you got to be teachable and coachable. You really need to get to that point where you want it bad enough to where you're willing to swallow your pride and surrender to your leaders, because they've been there, they've done it before, they've had the success, and they'll help you get to where you want to go. And then the third thing is that we have a rock solid purpose, right? Our purpose is so strong. Um, it doesn't matter how many no's we get. It doesn't matter how many times, you know, a friend or a family member tells us this isn't going to work, or, it's a scam, or it's, whatever. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Our purpose is so rock solid that nothing will rattle us, right? Um, you know, Here's a great example. One of the great things about Advocare is that we don't have a boss, right? There's no one there to tell you in the morning when you wake up what time you have to start working that day, or what time you have to end work that day, or what you have to do throughout the day. or how many TPS reports you have to fill out, right? But guess what? Your purpose is there every day, staring you in the face, telling you, hey, you gotta call someone, pick up the phone and make that extra call. Turn off the TV and do a little extra work that'll get you closer to your purpose. So that essentially that's your boss. Um, I guess the best way I can relate it, and this is what I encourage you to do with your purpose, because many of you, hopefully all of you, have identified your purpose, but identifying it is only part of it, right? That's only half the battle. It's just like the saying that readers are leaders. Well, that's not entirely true, right? Because anyone can pick up a book and read, right? It takes a different person and a different mindset to actually take what they've read and put that into action and implement it into their daily lives to become a leader, right? Well, it's the same thing with your purpose. Any one of us can stand up and say, hey, here's my purpose, right? It takes a different person. It takes a stronger person. It takes a more disciplined person to take action each day, day in and day out, and do the things that you need to do to get to your purpose. Right. And so that's something that I encourage you guys to get real with yourself. Not just identify your purpose, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do differently tomorrow, that maybe you're not doing today to get you to that purpose? Because, at the end of the day, there's no one else there to tell you that you need to do these things. It's on you to make that decision. Um, and really to decide, do I really want this? Am I really serious about it? Is my purpose strong enough? And really those are the three things we've done. Nothing real special. Again, we're not doing anything crazy or different than other people. We really just made the decision that we weren't going to quit. We were going to, really just find the people that had what we wanted and do what they were doing, and then we got real with our purpose, and that's it. So, guys, thanks for you know, taking the time. Actually, yeah, thank you for taking the time, because I know what these will do. If you guys, this is a perfect example. If you watch these videos each day and you take action on them each day, your business will grow. There's no doubt about it. So enjoy the rest of the week. We'll see you guys soon.